Hello everyone, this is Cerebellite, and I'm back with more Soulbringer. It has been a few days since I've recorded, just because my health wants to be troublesome. So last time, we figured out how to use magic properly, and burned through all of our mana, just murdering everything in sight. Why is it still highlighted? Is it still gonna let me cast it? I doubt that. Anyhow, we gotta figure out a good way of restoring MP. And figuring out what on earth we're doing. Okay, so that's that. That's to that mansion out there. Nope, I cannot fight you right now. I hope you all have been well. Hopefully your spring and summer allergies aren't kicking you too hard just yet. They're hitting me a fair bit. I'm just drinking some water today as well. What are you all drinking? One of these days I'll figure out how to navigate these areas. A magic map spell would be nice. I'm just gonna go around the edge of the whole place and probably going to have to hit the apothecary or the inn to figure out. To figure out how to restore my MP. If I can sleep in the inn, that is. Yeah. I feel like magic's going to be lovely, but it's going to be a bit of a pain to keep it restored unless I find a way to just either passively restore it or something. Something or another. Not that the general store, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, last time we also figured out increased our inventory, massively increased it. I put, yeah, herbs were in that bag. Yeah, scroll firefly, rune of knives. I'll need to get the book of knives eventually. I'm presuming that's just going to be like buffing, attack buffing, but considering how many spells the book of dreams got me, I wouldn't be surprised if it was even more useful than that. Now let's see how they.
The vagrant. What could you possibly want?
Let's figure out if it'll just. Oh, yay! So it even searches through the bags for things to identify.
Well, then?
Okay, that's nice, and it looks like we can stack sacks up to 4 deep. Visions and insights into magic. I'm presuming that's mana restore. That one's just Good for soup. Spider leaf. Nullify poison. Hex flower. Okay, that's health and mana, presumably. Ix leaf. And it's just poison. Minor healing effect. Why is that one? Oh, I suppose the other healing ones are also worth a fair bit too. That's also worth 6, so I'm presuming this is a good bit of mana restoring. In any case, I should probably see how much, Okay, so he's selling mana potions which aren't identified? Well, that's a little mean. Alright. Looks like some of the stuff I saw will just stick in his inventory. Until it refreshes. How much do you think this all restores, folks? What I wouldn't do to just have a manual here. However, I bought the game on Steam. So it's gonna be rough. Alright. Alright, I'll buy
Very
one
well,
of those.
if you're finished. The vagrant. What could you possibly want?
Okay, so no, I can't identify the potion. Alright, let's see how much this restores. My mana points are what, like 451. Only 100. So that's. Oof. Oof, that's
The
rough.
vagrant. What could you possibly want?
Alright.
Well, then.
Alright, so. I'm gonna just write this down. I'm gonna keep a journal. Because this game does not like. This game does not like, yeah. Does not like showing how much stuff restores. Alright. Alright, so looks like I'll get one of each. See how efficient this is.
Very well,
Some
if you're finished.
games the larger potions are better, some games the larger potions are worse price-wise. So that was 150. What? So that restored 250 mana? Not making a mistake there, am I? Okay, so yeah. Nope. Alright, and I'll save the lesser potion for when I have more. It's going to be less than 150. That restored 51. Maybe that was a waste. I don't know. Anyhow, full mana bar. I'm gonna leave that as a question. So it's gonna be greater than. Alright. Well, that was wasteful, but we had to learn it eventually. It does look like potentially we'll probably get the best results from the lesser potions, which is how quite a few games play. I'm gonna sell all the items to him just to recoup some of all the gold.
A warrior in search of a blade, huh? How can I help?
Nothing to identify.
Now, there's a place I've not heard of in a while. They say the bishop went mad and murdered all of his students. Now he guards some great magical treasure. I went out that way a few years back, hoping to find some treasure myself. All I found was his undead guards. They walk all over the city. I'm sure they'd know where to find the bishop, if you could talk to them.
Oh, that was a hint. So, Temple of Shadows, we can probably
There
cast.
used to be a diamond iron mine out on the western hills, come to think of it. But it's long deserted now, and I doubt if the miners left without bleeding it dry, but you never know. Well, if you strike lucky, come and see me and I'll buy it off you.
Alright. That's recouping at least some of my gold. That was, oh yeah, almost forgot the diamond iron. Okay, that restored my gold a fair bit.
Until next time, lad. Walk well.
And that's the quest completed as well. Alright. I should probably have my character eat some of this food. Get me back up to. Probably should just burn an apple or two. Alright, so we definitely want to go into the mine, especially now that I have full mana. Magical South Square. Was this way, right? I definitely should invest in that, what was it? Nope, not this way. No, yep, that's that. The, fortune teller. I love how it's not pointing in the direction of the fortune teller's place. To be fair, it's got this whole big chunk of magic over here. Alright.
The vagrant. What could you possibly want?
Unfortunately, it's
Well,
just
then.
stock up on some restorative items. So potion man. So that becomes a question of which style do I want. I'll just pick up a few lesser potions. I'll. I wish I knew the full extent of how much it restored. I'll just buy
Very
one for
well,
now.
if you're finished.
That way I can get myself back after I've killed all the enemies. Fox noises. I'd recognize them anyway. They're complaining about the winter. As all of us are. Alright, magical market. Yeah, I gotta rescue the villagers still. Maybe this will be more lively after I've rescued some folks. Because right now it's just sad. Western Moors. Alright, this is the area where you need to be in. Was the diamond iron mine this way? The fuck am I going there? Not a bandit. It looks like the bandits probably respawn in this area. So it looks like this place is just... Alright. So it does look like enemies probably appear to respawn. Because I do not remember that little bandit camp previously. And I also don't remember this corner of the wall. Probably because I always went through that entrance. Oh, yeah. That little fireball spell is great. 15 mana each cast. That's pretty good. How close am I to leveling up? Just a few more enemies, it would seem. Then I can up my mana even further. Is that door open? No, still locked. Must be chained. Ooh, another sack. Headshot. Leather boots. I think these are the two that also dropped leather sacks previously. Okay, so yeah, it also looks like enemy loot is not, weird. Can they just... Weird. Alright. Must have accidentally... Must put it in that sack. Okay. Alright. Do I want to just keep upping the number of things I have? What boots do I have currently on? Leather boots. Alright, put that in junk equipment. I'm gonna have this one be like the magic stuff. Alright. Alright, little girl.
My mother and father are in the cave. The bad men made them dig the rocks.
Okay, so let's go kill everyone then. Diamond iron mines. I'm gonna save the game because I know how I play. I do not have good camera control in here. Also, that's interesting. I do not like the fact that I can control these carts.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Fireball in your butt. Good. The heck? That was strange. I'm definitely going to need more potions than that. Then the bra. Or get comfortable with melee combat, which...
Must work.
Ooh. They're controlled with magic. I don't like some of the odd noises I'm hearing. Yay, level up. Instantly into more magic. Mana points 640. So I have 400 MP. Let's try the lesser drinking potion. 75. So it's half as good as the regular mana potion, but slightly less cost. So yeah, I'm just going to be buying tons and tons of these lesser potions. So. Fish and apple. Makes sense for a fishing village. Well, one on the edge of a river. This combat is rough. Nice. That's a lot of health. No wonder they're carrying fish on them. Fish. Apple. Nice. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Sorry if that's coming through on the recording. It's just how it be, unfortunately. There's definitely something in here that the hex compass is liking. And then there's something. I hear something back in the walls. A little wasteful, but can't really help it. Scrap equipment is in 3, yep. Magic and quest stuff will be in 1, 2 will be out. The herbs and mushrooms. Main inventory is just for compasses, my current weapon, maybe a scroll, food items, junk, and then whatever I end up deciding for the 4th bite. I should definitely force my character to eat some food. Much health. Okay, so yeah, we can almost do a full restore with a single fish. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that didn't work. Got too bold. Let's run that back.
Must work. Hey, you!
Wow, they actually... It's interesting. They actually spent the time to put a second dialogue piece in there. There's that level up, same as last time. I wonder what combat does. I'm presuming that increases the number of moves weapons can do. But I just want magic. Magic does everything for me. Stone. I love the death animations. They're so clunky. I am definitely going to need to leave the dungeon at the mine at some point and pick up some more health stuff. Either that or use some of the herbs that I have, which restore health. Well, restore mana. Which... Okay, okay. Let's see how it be. Probably for holding down a switch or something. Oh, yeah. I haven't used the potion yet. Same as last time I used it. I'm guessing this is for holding down those switches. I don't like some of the haunting noises that these corners have been making. The pile of corpses who've tried to face me. I'm betting, yeah, I'm almost sure of it. I don't like the haunting sounds. presume it's just technically the breathing of these zombified villagers. Well, brainwashed villagers. I'm gonna keep the stones at the bottom of the inventory for the second. Here. That's how I had the inventory organized before. There's definitely going to be some kind of puzzle with this area. Well, at least I'm getting EXP. There's 2 apples in his pile. What the hell? Yeah. The hell? Big old rock golem? No. I love how even the rock golem has to have equipment. Ooh, yeah, that's not happening. I don't think. Okay, that's probably barely happening. Oof. I'm not liking those damage numbers. I do have healing items. I could just heal through this. Oh yeah, this is not going to be too challenging. Fish time. I don't like how it shares the same audio as an apple. Stone. 5 stones in a club. Let's see. 400 XP for the next level. I wonder why those stones stack but the other ones don't. No idea. But definitely lost money on that investment, that's for sure. Oh, too heavy. Oh. Ah, damn it. What? It's the one that's worth a lot, that's right. This is the one that's worth a lot. 40 mana. Damn. Alright. I suppose I was just smoking away all of my stuff. Rather than... Alright, looks like I'll have to head out to, either or start tossing stones in here. Why did I gain EXP? Almost forgot the knife. No. Wait, fine. Yeah. I get the feeling my goal in this mine might be to jam all of the cards. Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess, and maybe my goal is to jam all the carts.
Hey, you!
Oh, yeah, one with audio. Oh, I'm guessing the cart can be used to break that one. Oh, I do not like how durable you are. Okay, yep, definitely gotta head back to town and grab more, mana poach. Oh yeah, it's a different kind of tunnel. Hmm. Oh. Uh... Yay! I don't know what I did, but I've apparently freed the, villagers. Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh goodness. Hey. Look to south. There is treasure. I don't know what the stones are good for, but I know that some of them stack. And that is a refill on my mana. And that rock beast right there is adorable. Oh, and that poor thing. I had to. I just had to. There's even more of those stones. Which way do y'all think is the way out of here? Should have checked my compass before.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think you should have these. I acquired them from High Rock Pass while I was held captive there.
Interesting. Farmer's Key and Scroll. Dear Gargos, I thought it would interest you to know that an overseer has finally been commissioned to lead up the mine operations. His name is Komoro, the bearer of this letter. He's an obedient man that you know how I am with familiars, and his reliability has been personally assured. So take heart, place your trust in this one. Oh, and don't abuse him either. I like my pets to look pretty, and invariably prefer them to ode on me unblemished. As I found them, you ruined Rain's face, you know, despite my attentions. Oh, Gargos, my dear, you do have a temper. Moving on, your planned expedition to the Old Empire has stirred more than a little interest in our master, and he asks of your plan. Talking of which, Necrom has discovered that some of Harbinger's toys were lost in the mountains. Perhaps your mining will uncover some of them. It'd be worthwhile to search the caverns and mines thoroughly. Maybe send one of the Raw to find it. They are rather dull, but so effective. Do try to keep your movements hidden. Our master will be displeased if we show our hand too soon. I trust I remain the sole focus of your affections, L. I'm guessing that key goes to something in mine. Let's first finish the quest and restore on my mana. I think I'll that's gonna be a bit of a long one. I'm going to crop it down a little bit. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.